those times. Hey man, we're gonna celebrate those times. Yeah, we'll celebrate those times. Oh yeah. I was trying to say earlier is it's 1:43. It should have been when I started. Because I love you. So, that last song was Girdma, of course. Before that, you heard Girdma. And then before that, might have been Ian James. I'll have to go back and check the playlist. Anyway, we're going to do something different now. We're going to go ahead and mix a little bit, possibly. Yep, we're going to mix a little bit. Will it play through? Lord only knows. So we're going to have to try and find out. Come with me, shall we? Because I've been trying, but I can't find the actual key map for that. When I find it, I'll mix that one. But till then, I'm just wasting time playing the fucking guitar tracks. I mean, I've got the rest of the song, but without the drums, it's not worth even trying to mix. So, Calyx. What's the, I think we're at 48, are we? Are we oxygen free? 44. So it'd be fine to pull up, The Thought of an End in Calyx. When was the last time? November 23rd. Did I mix this the other day or something? Maybe I just fucked it. It's got a lot of modern shit on it. I mean, I may not have been broadcasting when I mixed it. That's a possibility. I do live some life offline. I'm not broadcasting. Not much. Most of it's been documented for the last several months. We're going into that Turkey Day, and fuck Thanksgiving and fuck America for what they did to the Native Americans. Only America could genocide the Native Americans the way we did, and then have the nerve to look over at like Tibet and go, "You guys gotta knock China's. You gotta knock that off. You're occupying some people." Gaza, you're committing a genocide. We would know. It's usually us. So we got this country for free. You know, the richest country in the world. This really has become Donald Trump, richest country in the world, when you don't pay your bills. Vietnam, they pay with other people's gold that was stored in Fort Knox. Then taking us off the gold standard. Talk about the old fuckaroo. How'd you like that? We put all of our fucking money in a foreign bank, and they go, you know what I mean, and they're like China. They've got an emerging market, man. They got a lot, you know, they got a lot of shit going on right now. And then right as we invest all of our money into their, or all of our valuable shit, they're like, yeah, we don't want to run our economy on that anymore. There's a reason why hitting Russia's oil and shit won't matter very much, is because China's working on fucking cold fusion. It would end all the fucking wars. Because they'd be the best. Germany's working on it too. They've achieved some kind of fucking like plasma state, and it's solidified for like the longest time of operation yet. And they only shut it down because I remember what it was. It wasn't like it had to, and didn't just stop. They kept it running for like 15 minutes, and they brought it down. And I believe it took a while, but whatever. But the average American can barely muster a U up to procreate. Barely muster up a U up. I'm probably going to send out to like 15, 20 people, and someone's going to say, yeah. You know, there's one and only. Her one, whatever it is, whoever's lying their fucking ass off, because that's what this country is, man. Of course we have Donald Trump. We're lying, deceitful, terrible, horrible people. Why wouldn't we get a leader that matches our description? Just because you paint America on there and say, well, we're trying to... The country's been at war for 250 years, man. Starting with the Revolutionary War and going all the way to Spanish, all that shit. Just pretty much constant war. So when was the good times? When were we working on making the world a better place besides for us? For Americans? When were we not acting like, although we're the new kid on the block, we are the best on the block that's ever been and ever will be? When did we ever deserve that and earn that title? As a people. Not as America, like America has won all the Olympics. No. Those people that, you know, those competitors won the Olympics. America didn't do shit. Oh, but America's been good to you. Shut the fuck up, Janine Pirro. Again, tell me exactly how America's been good to me. Oh, I made a shit ton of money and they let me. Yeah, this is real nice of them. Thanks for the opportunity, America. I made all this fucking money and you only took over fucking 50%. I owe you so fucking much. What exactly did you do for me again? Oh yeah, the police brutality, the fucking, yeah. And then you also enslaved my people, you know. And then you just, oh, and then we tried to take a knee to protest and you wanted to take a billy club to our head. Because you put in billy clubs to our head and you're saying, no, we're not. Now get the fuck up. You show respect or I'll kick the fuck out of you. Why don't you love the flag? I don't know, maybe because you guys... It's a symbol of your hatred, not theirs. Okay? That's why they don't give a fuck about the flag. Did you see any other presidents of any other fucking country or whatever molesting and trying to fuck their flags because he's so fucking erect? Who the fuck does that shit? Flag makers don't do that shit. Flagophiles. You know what I mean? The ones that really, they'd probably wrap the flag around and then go fucking Benjamin Franklin it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Stick it in a light socket. They don't fucking love flags that much. That's the only way to get off. Is that why your hair's like that? Oh, yeah, that's it. That was close, but not quite. So, yeah, man. Tips? I fucking, yeah. This country is disappointing as shit, man. Always has been, always will be to me, anyways. It's a big fucking failure of an experiment. And it's time to fucking end the experiment because it ain't doing shit and it ain't getting better. 250 years to end up with Donald Trump as the best of the best of us. So fucking crooked that he's trying to hit. People that are in the Epstein files and know it are we're trying to hide it. Even now they're like, yeah, just let it go. Because I'm sure, I guarantee you, some of them back in the fucking 80s before fucking probably Trump got involved, probably just fucking affairs, you know? As soon as it's found out that all the pedophilia, the cost of the staying quiet just fucking doubled and tripled. If you had called that shit out at the beginning, again, you would have got divorced. And you wouldn't be on that. But now, like, you've been to Pedo Island. Like, you motherfuckers just found out it was that, you know? You motherfuckers just found out that. I was on the plane going to an orgy. You're going to... See exactly why I didn't say shit before. The president was going... Bill Clinton was going to an orgy. Yes, he was going to an orgy. Not for children. Because it was known as Orgy Island. That sounds pretty cool, man. I was gonna stop by. Yeah, we gotta. Oh no, drop me the fuck off. Okay. Well, I've already got pictures of you on here. So if anything ever comes up and catches me, I'm gonna need your help. Or I'll say, you know. Blackmail. Blackmail. Megyn Kelly, why was she insisting on fucking pointing out that he's in the barely legal? Was she one? Because he's got a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend up to the time he died. And then a lot of some of the survivors are saying like, and then he just said, he let me go. He sent me away because I was too old. It's not like, and then I realized and I had to get the fuck out of there. There was a girl who's been, she said she's been trafficked. But she was trying to sort of explain the whole fucking thing, that it doesn't go like what, you know, people think, like, you know, the kidnapping, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't necessarily go that way, you know? I broke down a whole bunch of shit, a lot of shit, and I was just like, okay. I didn't know necessarily that it goes that way, but, it started making me think about when my daughter was auditioning for the, Jello Pudding Pops commercial. Jello, of course. They hadn't found Bill Cosby yet, or, you know, discovered that he was doing what he's doing. I have no idea what, you know. They were the victims were the same way, basically. Like, they seemed more jilted, you know, spiteful that he maybe like promised him TV slot or something like that. You know what I mean? And it didn't come through with that. He paid the rent, paid all the bills, and all this other stuff. And they'd say shit like, you know, well, he'd say, if you're not going to drink, then don't come over. And I'd drink and pass out. Oh, about a year and a half. Like, a year and a half, and he's like, you know, you want to come over? And she's like, yeah, but I want to drink. He's like, well, if you're not going to drink, then don't come over. And so he went over. And you've been paying your rent in town and shit like that. That's not... I can see how it can be kind of like, you know, grooming, coercion. These aren't underage people. These are people that can make up their own mind and stuff. They saw Bill Cosby. So that's some, I don't know, I wasn't there, I don't know. Maybe as time went on, he got more brazen. But one thing I know, I pointed out at the end, was like, that behavior is serial. You don't stop that kind of behavior, you know? That you don't stop, like, oh, I had a brief summer with that. That's like your thing. And it's going to keep getting worse and worse and worse as you get desensitized to that thing. As you keep getting away with it, whatever, you know what I mean? It's just going to be... I bet you serial killers are like, at the first time they go through the whole thing, it's probably like a severe rush, and then maybe second, third time, I feel like no one even notices because they are picking up like prostitutes and stuff with people that don't really care. And then when they do show up, they're like, ah, probably, you know, even though it's clearly a victim of violence, drugs. She's been choked. Well, the drug deal gone bad then. That's why I don't live on the streets and do these drugs out here like that. And she'd still be alive. But the National Guards that got shot, that was not their choice to obey the order and go stand in the street where you're not wanted. For all we know, honestly, Donald Trump's the type of piece of shit to try and change the news cycle, and that he would probably, if those were Jan 6 people, he said he deputized them. He said he had them deputized them. Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, you're fucking trying to build your own little fucking army. I'm glad they got, if they got shot, I'm glad they did. But he's also trying to manufacture a reason to move in more troops. I've seen so many pictures and videos of him recently where it's just like half his face is, you know what I mean, like one eye is like lit up and the other one's just kind of just, and this side is just kind of whatever. I'm like, stroke. You know, just one side is smiling and one goes, stroke. He's had a stroke and the left side of his body doesn't work, which is why the water he gets like a fucking here. He kind of quickly looks and puts the other hand and continues the glass. Because he's like, oh fuck, I can't go any further. So what he does when he's talking about like fucking, make it look like he can, he's like, and these big tough guys, strong guys, and they can't do it. Right? So that way it gets up here and he never has to go. And or this one doesn't go anymore. When he gets on the plane, it's always like a down shot and he's doing this. This is the arm is out like that. He's never like... Why don't you lift your hands over your fucking head? Because you can't. Unless the Sharpie. So you can keep a grip on it because you've had a stroke. Thus the smile on one side because you've had a stroke. Thus the fucking misfirings in your brain because you've had a fucking stroke. It'd be interesting that the video they show the plane flying over and pooping, which was clearly AI. They're like, we're running these kind of things on TV, and he's content to watch him and go, I'm winning. Yeah, you're successful. And Pam Bondi goes out there and Cash Patel, and they say their fucking bullshit lines to the TV camera. Everyone's going, what the fuck? What plane do you fucking live on? These guys are fucking insane. But they're only playing to one person. He wanted to see them indicted. He doesn't care about anything else. He was indicted, so he wants them indicted. He didn't go to jail, but he wants it even and them to be indicted. So, you know. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Mueller, if he's still alive, that'd be a horrible idea. Because when they're trying to figure out if Bill Barr said that they're, you know, is that inaccurate? They've actually brought in fucking Mueller, because the Mueller report. Did you completely, as per our Attorney General, hired by Donald Trump, did you clear? No. A little bit, no, not at all. Matter of fact, if I could arrest him, I'd have him arrested today. And then Republican Senator, you mean to tell me you'd have him arrested today? Yes. You mean to tell me you have so much evidence you'd have him arrested today and charge him with a real crime? Yes. No hesitation. No, yeah, we probably have enough stuff. Just yes. Yes. The only thing that's keeping you from doing it is the fact that he is the president and you can't move. Yes. Move on to other things. So when Obama was president, what did you think of the tan suit? I think Donald Trump might be a pedophile. And I think that a lot of people in the Epstein file are going to be redacted to protect them. Because if you knew exactly who and all and what everything was in the fucking... A lot of people from our history book, going back to like Richard Nixon. That recently. Probably fucking horrible. Very horrible. As I said, in old times, the the kings and nobles and whatever would marry within each other, you know. But they'd be like cousins and relatives and shit. You know, are they still doing it? I believe so, but there would be this king wants to settle a thing with this king. He's like, you got a son, I've got a daughter. We'll get them married. If they don't want to, fuck them. I'm the king, you're the king, they'll do it. Huh. I'm not happy in my marriage. I fucking, no one's happy in their marriage. So at least we're gonna be, running things. We'll be in charge. People owning the world. One fucking dollar at a time. That's why they want to get off cash. It's not traceable. So if you want to buy illegal stuff, if you want to do illegal things, still can. And I hate to tell you guys, all the fucking people that are using crypto, you helped them. They were auditioning the different cryptos and finding out what were usable. Some of that they're tracing you also. You don't think that crypto just fucking came from some fucking... Really? You think some hackers made cryptocurrency and it can compete with the US dollar? Are you serious? You're being serious? Cryptocurrency. As in, where does it come from? Where does it go? What are they doing with it? There's all these other cryptos that are doing. They probably had the idea, and they're probably trying to find out which ones work, which ones don't, where the weaknesses are in that, where they can shore it up. Of those, it's their prime base one that does everything they need, tracking all other shit, and then just incorporate the features of some of the other ones that, you know what I mean, make one super. And you had Elon Musk go into the treasury. He may not have even done anything. I don't know if he did or not. But one thing's for sure is people are going to go like, I'm not going to fucking... I mean, who knows what he did with the Social Security numbers. I want a new Social Security number. They were already talking about it. But they'd have to. Because that's going to be your worker ID. It's going to be your currency. It's going to be your book ID. It's going to be, if you go to jail, it'll be your jail number. It's going to be everything. Your passport to go out of the state, your real ID, to fly on the plane. They got a very fucked up future in the mind, and their idea is to control everything, and preferably for you to not see it, like all those cameras out there. We already know that the fucking cameras nowadays are like fucking pin size, right? So if those cameras are actually dummies and the real cameras are in like the light tower, like would you really know? It's got a high looking shot. And it's got like 3 shots. Well, the pole is right there and it has like 3. And so they're like, okay, you guys win. And they take the cameras down. Goddamn right, I'm safe out here now. I don't have to fucking worry about what they're watching. No, we got all the cameras out. No, you can see. As you can see, we got all the cameras out, that's what I said. As you can see. While you guys are fighting over that, we've been installing them all over the fucking place. Oh, and figuring out how to patch into your security system, make that part of it also. They have to be allow for emergency numbers to cut through that signal. There's your back door right there. I'm not sure about, but I'm guessing there's probably a way to interrupt that signal, send your own signal. Anything else? Spoof the device? Yeah, you could probably spoof the device, and then the snow's coming down. So, 7 heads, 10 horns. Those are kings that have not received their power, but receive power with the beast 1 hour with the beast. So when Trump is basically taken down, America gets its fill of, I've been saying for a while, they're probably going to wait till about 78% to 80% of the population. You can handle that 20%. the 80% will handle it. You know what I mean? You don't have to do shit. Look how everybody's turning. No, leave your hat on, leave your shirt on, you know. We need to know who the fuck you are and how you fuck this up. Even though they let it go right now so they can fucking get the Epstein's whatever. When that's done, it's like, you know what I think? I think you should shut the fuck up. Last time you started talking about what you think. Remember what happened? When you did all your fucking research? Yeah, you brought the measles back. You brought polio back. Why don't you shut the fuck up about what you think? You took ivermectin and we're thinking about drinking bleach. Why don't you shut the fuck up? And nothing else when he said that. You didn't go, whoa, 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 hang on, I'm out. Everybody, this is a fucking Jim Joe. He's literally trying to get us to drink the... We thought Obama was making people drink the Kool-Aid. He's literally trying to get you to drink bleach. No. Jim Jones, motherfucker. I see you, Antichrist, motherfucker. I fucked up. Nobody did that shit, did they? Yeah, I fucked up. Just move on. Right? I voted for the first time. I was stupid. I just, you know, in the midterms after that, I voted the correct way. I don't know how the blue wave didn't happen. I voted for him. You know what I mean? And they voted for all red. They're places that's fucking swiped, that flipped. But would you, seriously, if it flips, would you know, like, you'd probably be like, what in the fuck? Everybody believes it's fucking rigged, and you guys think the way to get out of the rigging is to fucking vote more? Are you fucking dumb? Sugar's causing me the diabetes, so more sugar, get rid of it. Are you fucking dumb? Doctor's like, I wouldn't eat more sugar at all. He's trying to keep me from getting healthy. That way I stay on the insurance. Yeah, I got you, Doc. I feel, yeah, I'm going to go home and eat a whole cake. Fuck you, doctor, and your years of study. And it's not a broken leg. On the internet, it says, when the doctor says that, cast means, yet when the Epstein files are released, you guys are just, I'm bringing a girl, I'll bring her to you, you should see this Burmese girl, I'll bring her to the United States. I don't know what that means. There's no cheese, there's no pizza for me to decipher this deep, hard fucking code. Well, I mean, he used Y-O-U-R. I think he meant Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. I can't figure this out because if it means your. But if it means you are. Because if you're guilty, you are. It's a fucking email. He used to scout for Trump. Used to scout for Trump. Linda McMahon and Vince McMahon supposedly have a accusation of their own pedophilia sex ring. Birds of a feather. What's the name? Was there Davos or whatever? The one that was. I'm trying to end the Department of Education. Like I said, if you knew the truth of who's in that fucking Epstein file, you'd probably lose your fucking mind at how gross America is. And secondly, how a third of the population knows and doesn't care. either from lack of empathy, sympathy, or they're also doing it. Their daughters, their nieces, their nephews, male and female. In school was with all these fucking teachers. Female teachers trying to have sex with fucking like 14 years old kids. Buying them beer and shit. What the fuck is that? Because it's easy to control them? What the fuck? I don't. And again, they don't act the same when a woman molests a boy. They don't act the same when a boy gets his penis circumcised. We start talking about circumcising the hood of the clitoris. We gotta move an army in because they're cruel and they're mean. So for their own sick pleasure, they're exposing the clitoris, causing the woman to not be able to have sexual arousal. And so, right. And what did you do to a lot of the guys, including your sons? Circumcised. Oh, I see what you're saying. But that's different. That's religious. No, it's not. You guys Jews? Jewish? Are you Jewish faith? No. But you believe in the Torah? No. In the books of Moses? Yeah. You're Jewish. No, I'm not. They don't believe in Jesus. They believe in Jesus, but it says in the Bible, Son of Man. Son of self? No. Did he claim ever to be God? No, that's some shit you guys did. He claimed to be the Son of God. And when one of the disciples was with him, said, he's like, who they say the Son of Man is? And who do you say? He's like, you're the Son of the living God. Blessed are you, because it's not flesh and blood that told you this, but my Father who is in heaven. And you all go, he's the one. Read that shit again, would you? Would you read that shit again and figure out and tell me how you come to the conclusion? Who do they say that I am? Who do you say that I am? You are the Son of the living God. Not dead, not gone. So even if he was handed over everything, it's not an inheritance because God isn't dead. Hey son, how's it good? How you doing, Dad? I'm gonna need that back. Yeah? Oh, look at you on your knees, the wrong fucking person. Well, he got resurrected. Yeah, who resurrected him? Fuck. By the power of me, rise. No. No. For God so loved the world. But yeah. And it's all culminating to 2 fucking holidays. Thanksgiving. And Christmas. Yuck on both. One celebrates the fucking victorious genocide of America over the people that were helping. Them live in a foreign land. And once they got that down, You know, because we're such good people in our fucking souls. America is so good at its fundamental core. Well, the forefathers meant, no, they didn't fucking mean any good at all. So the 13th Amendment abolishes slavery. That would have to wait a little bit of time. They weren't quite done being fucking great yet. We've almost built enough cash. We're gonna need you to work another 10 fucking years. We've almost got it. We should raise the retirement age. We almost got enough money that we can stop putting all the money in the foreign company and overseas and shit where I don't get taxed. These taxes are killing me. You know, if I didn't have the taxes, I'd bring the money back. Okay, bring the taxes down. Awesome, I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch of stock while prices are low. I can't miss the price. This is too low, and I have all this extra cash. Plus, I just fired fucking 50,000 people. I got tons of extra cash now. I got to buy stock in me. And it'll come back to you. Not right now, but when I get enough cash, and then I'll have enough cash, I can do great things like rent Italy for my wedding. Replace all the people on the street with American speaking or English speaking fucking people so I can enjoy my fucking vacation. Don't worry, I'll pay for you to fucking just have a fucking guy run your fucking store. It's just for a week, you know? I gotta pay him, I gotta pay you, I gotta pay fucking Italy, you know? It's just a week. And then I'll have the money to do, because I'm gonna launch my fucking spaceship, and then I'll have the money. I'll recoup the money from research and development. And then there's... Yeah, we're gonna get to it. I don't know when. That's why you get people like Elon Musk who fucking fires 150,000 people. As if it's just numbers. Those are fucking lives that had paychecks. No, they don't. Now the economy is out of 150,000 people with government jobs and paychecks. Way to go. Oh, it's not all fucking gender studies. And besides that, things that you don't like doesn't mean they don't need to be fucking funded. Doesn't mean they don't need research. I don't like that. You know what? By studying from an asexual stance, you get the best medication for men and women. You know what I mean? There's a way to do shit correctly. Including, like, if you're trying to tailor a medicine for a female class, you need fucking people that are going to actually talk to them correctly, inform them what's going on, yada, yada, yada. So you need some gender studies. Dumb shit. It doesn't hurt to know the fucking people you live with. At least try to understand the people you live with. Not paint them with already pre-described fucking... I know that's easy for you. Cowboys. She ain't been trained right. No one trained her right. I just prefer traditional fucking... Yeah, fuck you, man. Yeah, you prefer to fucking just already have your life predetermined for you when you come up the goddamn womb, don't you? Well, it's nice and safe that way. I know I don't have to... You know, no one's gonna laugh at me. No sorrow will ever touch me. I'm in the goddamn United States, the greatest country, and therefore my kids will grow up fine. They'll go to college, and their kids will go to college, and their kids will go to college, and we'll all be fucking so sure America is like what the whole fucking planet's been about. Over 5,000 years of people on this fucking planet, you know, if they believe what they believe about the pyramids, maybe 10, 15,000 years of people civilization. Fuck the scientists. Like they goddamn know anything. They can't even translate most of the shit on the. And if they are, who's to say that their translation's correct? Which is that you come up with an equation, you come up with a translation. Go fuck yourselves. You paint a date on this, and therefore that's when it happens. Go fuck yourself. The same people that go back in time and look at it and go, no, there should be a castle here. Someone fucked the timeline up. Well, they're building a castle. It should be built by now. My studies show that in 1305, some 600 years before I was even thought of as fucking, before even America was with it. And I know with absolute certainty, because I read a fucking book and I got a good attaboy and a gold star. When you die, go tell God about your right to a phone call and your freedom of speech. I don't believe in God. Tough shit when you die. What does that matter? Oh, I don't believe in you. Nope. Shh, I'm trying to sleep. I don't believe in you. You can use that big loud voice all you want, but you're not real. It feels warm, but it's not. I don't think this is hell. There's no fire. There's no demons running around. No, this isn't hell. Can't be. I mean, it's obnoxiously warm. Disgustingly sickening as I tumble end over an end for fucking forever. When I get to the end of that, I get smacked in the face, go backwards. I'm about to throw up. And it's slightly getting warmer, but I don't think this is hell. And I have been here for like 3 forevers now. I've seen 3 forevers go by. Front to back. This isn't hell. Because I don't go to hell. I'm a good person. So this is what I'm going to dream I'll wake up from. 5 forevers. How many forevers are there? 7? What happens now? Oh shit, I'm still going? Because I was unrepentant? Well, repent now. It's too late. You're not God. God would give me another chance. I know. Well, let me talk to Jesus then. Give me the phone call. I get to talk to a judge and state my side. No, I get to argue my side. I've seen Matlock. My pastor said, go fuck yourselves. All the things you goddamn know. Again, describing what goes on below the fucking Earth's crust, and we haven't fucking been there. But you're going to draw me a cross-section of the Earth? Go fuck yourself. And then you're going to grade me on whether or not I know that information? Fuck and you. You don't know that information. And you came up with that fucking information. Fuck you. The fuck is an irrational number? A number that doesn't exist. Yeah, let's multiply 5 times a number that doesn't fucking exist and solve for that fucking... Go fuck yourself. Algebra, fine. Irrational numbers, go fuck yourself. So if you're multiplying times a negative positive, you can't have a negative positive. In this situation, you can. It's irrational. Oh, it's irrational, all right. What you're asking of us is completely irrational. Graduated in 94. Still waiting to find like a case where I'm like, I got $5. I want a pizza. Now, what irrational fucking number can I multiply this $5 by? Hey, Papa John's? Yeah, I've got a 5, but I've multiplied it by fucking Glargin. Do you accept Glargin? You do! Thank God for fucking irrational numbers. No, I'm not rich. What? Oh, you're not going to take it because I'm not rich? Yeah, it makes sense. No, I'm not a bank. What is that? Oh, only the bank can make money out of nothing? That seems kind of unfair. They keep the money, yeah. So they get to keep the money and make the money? And you're supposed not to be able to have the cake and eat it too? They're the bank that get you. Well, they figure because they're just, they're handing you like IOU notes. Cash. It's like, I owe you $1, $2, $5, $10. Now you can hand those coupons to somebody else up there, and then they come up and bring it here, and I'll give them the valuable stuff. Or they can pass it around themselves, and that way we can just lay the valuable stuff here. And since the valuable stuff's going to stay here, I can just make wagers on whether or not it's going to be here, because it's going to be in the safe. That's doing really well. What if I, okay, so I gave you 100, so this thing's worth 100. So if I gave myself 100, because it's in my vault, I got $100. And technically I'm worth that because I have the 100 in my, oh yeah, and I can loan that out to somebody, and they'll owe me, so I'm actually making money off of the money that I just made, invented out of nothing, because I don't really have $100. Not really, because the rock's worth $100, and I gave him $100. Oh, I know what I'll do. It's worth $200. I'll give him $100. Get the fuck out of here. Deal fairly. The Bible deal fairly with each other using equal weights and measures. Do not give it usury. Interest. You know why they give up the fucking fight after 7 years? It's in the Bible that you're supposed to. And even they don't want to fuck with God. Because in freedom of religion, if you're chasing down a Jewish person, it's like, oh, that's been over 7 years. So what? I have the freedom of my fucking religion. You cannot go after me anymore. I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish too, you see? Oh, I'm Jewish. Is there anything about being Jewish and not paying taxes? Well, if I'm a church, I'm a church. Sure, whatever it takes. I didn't have a building, done. I'll build a mega church. And they'll be doing good. And then I'll get the money, and then I can do good things for the world. I've got to take care of a few things. I've got to get Fido a fucking air-conditioned house. He's such a good dog. My wife's face needs shellacking. I need to fuck a prostitute, like ASAP. I finally got some money. I don't have the money, but I finally have some money. And I can finally do that. And pay her to keep the fucking quiet, keep shut. No, I think that woman, I think she was just like, just worked there. But I think he had slept with a fucking... That's the problem with giving a position, that seat of authority, that seat of... can't be scrutinized. They're above that. The president, the pope, your preacher, he wouldn't do that. He's a man of God. He's a man of the cloth. That's why he took the job. Not because he believes in God. That's exactly what you're doing right now. A preacher, a cop, with a U.S. soldier. The president? He's a senator. Well, he shouldn't be doing that. We don't pay him to do that. If you get a tax break and you get your taxes back, and then you don't pay anybody anything, so you can shut the fuck up about what your taxes go to, unless they give you a tax return and it's not as much as you put in. You get earned income credit and it makes sure what you put in, you get it back, and then some. Shut the fuck up about what your taxes go to. Consider that extra a payoff to shut the fuck up. And we'll give you another one next year. Just shut the fuck up. The IRS isn't even fucking legitimate. It's even been ratified 100%. You still pay them. Shut the fuck up. Because you're playing the game whether you want to or not. We'll go off grid. You're still going to, God damn it. You're still going to buy some land from these motherfuckers. Which was owned by the Native Americans. Who they genocided. To get the land. To sell to you. To be free. It's not theirs to sell. Have the nerve to be white in a brown. It's brown over here. South America, Native American, it's brown and red. You got the nerve to look at anybody else and go home. Go back to where you came from. Unless you're taking that shit to a fucking mirror, shut the fuck up. Cops, military, and all that shit, their belief in the system is really what keeps this going. It's not Steve Bannon. It's not fucking Nosferatu, Count Dracula, fucking Stephen Miller. Fucking cheese-eating bitch. I just see him in the corner eating a fucking slice of cheese. The power of the presidency will not be denied. That's why I was giving that one interview and just shut the fuck up, because he said too goddamn much, because it's all been a plan, a fucking controlled demolition. Only problem is, they're playing you too. You think they don't have a plan for this very situation? You know, they don't have anything going. Okay. So when Hitler rose up, nothing was learned. Nothing but propaganda. The Americans took away nothing from that aside from the fact that they won. And the citizens didn't take away anything. The American government took away Project Paperclip. So they know all about Nazis. Oh, they had some working for them. They know all about it. I do need to get my other concentrates and stuff, and so I'll put on some music real quick, and then I'll be back. And it's like, I might as well put this to play. How about that? Let's mute myself and set this to play, and hopefully it'll last long. Calyx. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like this one. In case you don't know, calyx is part of a flower. In case you didn't hear that, calyx is part of a flower. I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because, yeah, it must be the one, because I'm holding the sepal. Yeah, because I had a thing about, yeah, basically that whole thing, the whole song's about, yeah. Anyways, calyx. See, huh? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? That's it, huh? I can't get this thing to fucking play well without skipping that scratchies. Matter of fact, I think I might have done it, judging by the fucking need preamp, pod, all this stuff. I'm guessing I've already mixed this not too long ago. So I'm gonna save it. We're at 44. Let's see if I can find some other 44s. It's very low, so it shouldn't be too hard to process that. I don't know why that. I'll probably put a bunch of plugins, new plugins. If I went with some older shit, I'd probably be just fine. Boom 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 boom. 2023. I want to see if there's a no, not in there. Maybe in that new folder. I'm trying to find my text and stuff from. No, that's the Vario backup. Okay, there's probably some film footage backed up there from when I did my reviews and shit. But 2023. Anyways, Jay and Kylie. Oh fuck, I'm in the wrong one. Yeah, go up one low. Go up another layout. This one. Keep apart. This is why I couldn't find it. But yeah, it kind of shows you. This is my main hard drive. This is an internal hard drive. This is another internal hard drive. This is an external hard drive, and this is like the hard drive that it came with it. It was like 150 gigs or something like that. It's just a memory stick. I got. Maybe this is the one there. Yeah, I think this might be the one. Yep, that's one. So it's like 250. It's a little fucking. I got a little case, kind of like this. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can't see that. See that? Yeah, it's almost like that. It's a little bit wider than that, and it's got a USB cord on this one side, and it's just a little. It holds the hard drive, and then you put the USB in there, and it just reads it like it was an actual external hard drive. It's a little fucking 250 gigs, man. It's pretty dope. And I got a bunch of those little data sticks also. Old school, man. Back in the day, it was very easy to move shit around that way. I'm sure there's like, file transfers and shit like that, but damn it out. Cakewalk bars, not cabs. Oh, I should use that True Cab. That's a really cool IR loader. So we were at 44, yeah, so let's go ahead and load 44. What we got? Beneath the Whispers is a pretty good one. Dead in My Skin, file save as for you. Good morning. That was a pretty good one. M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G, morning. I Can't See, I like that one a lot. That hasn't been up in a while. On a Roll. I like that one. I'm on a road like a freight train coming down the other side. There ain't nothing in this world that's innocent, so I got nothing to hide. Let's see if we can get this shit going. I'll try to mix the guitars to sound a bit heavier. I just didn't know anything about mixing the heavy guitars. I got that at all. Mixed and clean. I always had it. Saw it though. I caught it at the last second. I've been muted this whole time. He's talking my stupid ass off. Okay. Let's go ahead. Properties. Virtual one too. I just got spirit all that fucking talking about shit. Whatever in the day. I'm on a road like a freight train coming down the other side. There ain't nothing in this world that's innocent, so I got nothing to hide. And all you people, you puppets, you wanna be prophets. With your pseudo-omnipresence, yet you're powerless to stop it. Don't you ever touch me again, unless you wanna put back a broken head. Now wish death upon your head. Misunderstood, I wish you could feel this self-righteousness and frightened. I'm coming down your throat like another breath. This one won't leave nothing left. I will run from your ashes, seed in your caches. Watch as you crumble and fall. Now wish death upon your head. Misunderstood, I wish you could feel this self-righteousness and frightened. Now wish death upon your head. Misunderstood, I wish you could feel this self-righteousness and frightened. Some drums in there. I must have cut them out because it's just MIDI, so I probably just backed it off. Like this right here, that's got the front part. Just watch this. Just ba 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 ba. I'm on a road like a freight train coming down the other side. That's how it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles, there, my friends. I do like that drum set better. You can, to. We want that to go to bass. And go to bass. And the rest of the bass. Go ahead and take a little break right now, you know. Don't want to fatigue the ears. Um, so yeah. Hope your day's been going good. Yeah. Week, month, year, life, all of it. I wish that for you. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try and find out if we have a tolerant to sativa. Oh, we're gonna fuck around and we're gonna find out. Got some indica. I don't have a. It's not a pure sativa, but it's an indica 50-50. It's better than the Shatter. The Shatter's 50-50, and this is like a fucking 94. This is 75. Georgia Pie Crumble. No, I don't know why they give those names like that. I mean, if it smelled like that and tastes like it, that'd be one thing. Aside from that, just call this shit hash and get on about your fucking, you know? Or whatever it is. If it's a concentrate, if it's a hash, or whatever, don't give me fucking hell. If the sugar is like a sugar hash, I'm pretty sure like the hash wax was coming in this kind of, this jars, and they had crumble, sugar, and butter. The butter was like really creamy, smooth. The sugar is grainy, and the crumble is just really nice and dry. It's good for smoking. Like this way. Then there's different kinds for different shit. I didn't want to get like the whole gear, the rig. You know, you got to blow torch the end of a fucking glass pipe, and then I didn't want to have to do all that shit. Getting new butane and all that. No, fuck that. And I realized it might not be hot enough to burn it all the way through. You know what I mean? And cook it up the whole way. Now, ask me if it fucking matters. I still get fucking high as shit. And I still am smoking with regularity. I'm not getting acid, so. So I'm just getting, so. As long as I've been smoking, they're only getting like just now clogged up. And that's saying something because I smoke fucking every day. My pipes are good. I might need to get a new bubbler. Did that fall on the ground? Nope. Must have fallen back in the jar. Talk about aim. Thank you, Lord. Fucking hell, no, that went on the floor. I saw that shit go straight down. Ah, I almost caught it. Bunny hop. I got caught like my leg like there, and as I opened it, it rolled and did like a jump. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Magic flea circus or some kind of shit? Oh, now you're gone as hell, aren't you? Oh, and you're just a little bit paler color than my fucking carpet. Son of a bitch. Good thing I have 4 more fucking jars. Oh, well, shit. I'm not worrying about that little fucking crumb. Fuck that. Now if I drop another one, then we may have to go foraging. Come here, little fucking piece. Don't run away. I put you in the bowl and you just like hop out. What shit is that? You don't want to get smoked? I think you're lying. Hey, it's a little crack rock sitting up there. What if they can make like a pot that's coated? You know? It's just like the weed. And it's all dry and shit, and then you like kind of like either mix the butter in there, like powdery, and just kind of, I mean the crumble, and you put it in the shit, you know, like in your mix. I might do that next time I mix. Next time I get a batch, just put in the here, and then put like one of these whole crumble things, just break it up and put it in there. I won't know exactly how much is in there though. Should probably figure out that. I might need 2, which will be fine. I mean, I can do that, but that way I just load the bowl and just. It'll all go in together instead of being like a big clump like that. It'll just be all mixed up inside there. Probably burn a lot better. Especially grind down to powders as putting it in there. I've always hated fucking Thanksgiving since I was a kid. I found out about what happened with Native Americans. I was like, fuck this holiday. Every time people go, oh, what's this? Fuck you. Fuck this place. And of course, you're like way outnumbered, especially as a kid. Everybody fucking in America loves America. So everyone's like, fuck this place. Oh, come on, I didn't say fuck your mom, Fuck your grandmother. Oh, her dead ass rolls out of the grave and gets fucked by a ghost. I didn't say that shit. I said fuck America. Why are you so defensive about the fucking country or the flag? It hasn't done anything for you. When you were born, you had all those rights, those God-given rights, because he smacks you on your ass and you fucking, and you cry. Everything else is a fucking privilege. Not a right. Again, you compare Christians, compare the fucking 10 Commandments with the fucking first 10 Amendments. Thou shalt have no other God. You can have any God you want. It's your God-given right to have any God you want. Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. See the previous answer from America. You have any religion you want. Go ahead. I know God's unfair, but we're fair. America's fair. Oh yeah, just go ahead and conflate the two together in your own mind. We don't mind. You believe America is on par and on level with... We didn't have to tell you that. You guys just did that on your own. So you don't have to beat it into your head or nothing like that. Well, it's going to be easier than any time we've done in the past. They always put the fight. Like, God would not want this, God would not want that. But you guys are just like, what would God want, really? Donald Trump? Okay, yeah, that's what God would want. Grab by the pussy. I wish I had enough money to grab by the pussy. He gave every fucking warning necessary. Every warning before the first fucking vote for Trump. Every necessary warning that he is a fucking foul human being. Because that fucking video of him talking about grabbing by the pussy is just, if he's that cavalier about it, it's a common thing. He knew he was mic'd up. Again, I read it when Epstein, and the first time I saw it, when Trump's pointing and whatever, and he leans over to Epstein and starts talking, and Epstein does a duck down because the cameras are aimed right there. He knows where they're at. Epstein knows exactly where the cameras are because he's standing there, like, not even looking at them. Who the fuck sits there with a goddamn camera blasting on your fucking face? And I'm watching other people dancing around. They're just right on you. There's lots of times like that. It's right on. Almost like they've been investigating for a while. Right on from like the Raptors area. There's like a picture of Trump and it's a video of Victoria's Secrets. And they're right next to each other in a pretty close area. But afterwards they're like hugging and stuff. Where are they getting this footage from and why? Do you have any footage of you just hanging out with your bestest buddy ever? Lots and lots of video footage from other third party. The U.S. government. I don't. Trump does. Epstein does. Why? This is going back before he was arrested. They already knew about it then? Yeah. So who was keeping him protected? It wasn't Trump. Trump was in office. Who was protecting him? You guys didn't do a deeper dive than what you're doing. You're just happy to fucking get Trump and the pedophiles? And this is what they're counting on. Like I said, he was going after ABC, and the people that he knew would pay him to keep quiet about Epstein. There's a conversation about, because he never said that's what he's doing, you know? Like, why is he suing these people? They're so ridiculous. Why they're suing? Jimmy Kimmel off the air. Oh, he's going after our First Amendment rights. So what, you can't talk about the president now? This is America. This is an outrage. Yeah, there you go. So I'm asking them why were they attacking the heads? Why would they attack the heads of NBC, ABC, CBS? Those are some rich guys. I mean, Epstein only took clients that had over $1 billion. Like Elon Musk did. So Elon probably would know if Trump was in the... Yeah, probably would. Because his dad's in there. They probably try to do that. Like, you know, we'll fucking, like, I don't care. I don't like my dad. You're going to try and black... Okay. Hey, you know why you guys want us to the Epstein files? I know I'm not in there. It's because he's in there. Well, this is just delivered to me, just news information, just new information. Then he ends up with a fucking black eye and showing up going, I just want to say it's an honor to work with you. And they go visit him at his fucking shop. He's like, I don't think it's right to discuss the president or the presidency or what he does. That was this whole fucking thing. Remember, X was about freedom of speech, right? He said, I don't change my mind. He's still fucking he's still in the Epstein files. Why aren't you guys moving? You think I was joking about that? No, he shut the fuck up, didn't he? The other thing about those fucking bitches is because they probably not really dealing with really hard asses. You know? They probably, to them, you know, to Trump, it's probably like really tough, bad dudes. The average person's kind of like, that? He punches in the eye. Punch him back. I've never been in a fist fight before. I wouldn't know what to do. I probably end up hurting myself. That kind of bitch is like, you can flinch on that motherfucker and he's, you know. He's talking about how tough he is. We were not the most big, huge. Does he have any other fucking adjectives? Huge, big, great. Extreme. Massive. What kind of fucking comment would be so gross that Epstein would duck and get out of the way so they maybe capture him saying it on film? Maybe they can read his lips. What was so gross Epstein tried to get away from him? All these girls here, they'll never believe your tape that you know, what you say about me having sex with children. Look at that one, look at that one. And he's like, yep, you're over here with me. They're over there, and you're just pointing at them. Or if they were like, you know, in the trial situation, you ever been underage for knows you. I have. Can I explain a little bit? Sure, go ahead. So I'm like a truffle pig. I can spot people that have been damaged, so I'm not doing the original damaging. Yeah. Actually, I kind of consider myself a good guy getting them out of the situation into a place that they can, then 17 wasn't, 16 wasn't, 15 wasn't, 14 wasn't. Like, okay, I'm out, man. Again, what if Epstein, I mean, they were joking between Epstein and his brother. Does Putin have the picture of Trump blowing Bubba? What if they had a dog named Bubba? What if what if there's a guy riding the plane and he had to blow this guy in order to fucking, sure, you can ride. You can ride. Yeah, suck his dick. Fine. Yeah. You gotta get a photo of this, man. You gotta get a photo of this shit. Good thing about being in the air is it's kind of like international. What are you doing, Donald? That's gross even for me. No, you're my kind of scum, but I mean, I need to protect myself from you. I've seen how you. Trump and Epstein were supposedly buying the same property. Same mansion. They're trying to get the same mansion. I don't think either one of them owns it. So they're probably bidding on something else, some other property. And I guess Trump won. And it ended Epstein and his relationship. And 2 weeks later, the police get a tip about Epstein and underage girls. Trump be that petty? Yeah, not realizing that he'd be crucifying himself because he's that stupid also. I'll fuck you before you fuck me. And then he's like, well, more likely, what the fuck did they know already? And he's dumb enough to think that since 2007 they haven't gone over and made copies and, verified every bit of information. 2007. Latest 2009. Corroborated everything, made sure that everything's all the, so even if he gets his hands on it and changes it so that he does his own changes where it's all Democrat. It's not a fucking party line, man. It's not a fucking matter of like Democrats did this, the Whig Party did that, Republicans did this. It's not this situation. I'm sorry, but if you fucking touch some little children, I don't care if you're wearing a red shirt, blue shirt, or a fucking pink shirt, or a green shirt, or a rainbow shirt, you're getting dropped. No ifs, no ands, or buts. You're getting dropped. Hard. Like years and years and years. Pent up is going to be delivered to your fucking body in several fatal punishing blows that will leave you just completely alive but ruined. Because that's what you did. Not utterly. Those people are going to be fine. God's going to fix that shit. All tears will be wiped away. And eventually, after you've suffered enough from the shit you did to other people, God will will extinguish your ass. So that way, you suffer enough for what you did. You suffer double what you did to people. So we gotta get undo the damage you did, and then also punish you. Then, after that's over, you get to die forever. As in, you were never married, you're never born, you take all your shit with you, and none of us will miss you, no one will even remember you. We're gonna get that ass kicking in first. Or not. They're gonna happen. If you're never married, there's no reason to kick the shit out of you, so we'll get the ass kicking in before we undo you. Get all that frustration out. We want to carry that over to the new heaven and new earth, do we? Work that shit out. Punching bags. He's gonna need another one for eternal punching bags, so I think that's where Donald Trump comes in. He'll let people burn up and go away. He's over there talking about it's not hot. Unrepentant, Every time some stress comes up, take it out on him. Fucking squeeze toy, Can't get the planets to line. Fucking planets won't fucking line. Fucking moon won't get straight. I'll be back later. Now the sun is too close. I had this worked out in the other universe, but boy, it won't work here. I think I know. I'll be back. That didn't work. Come on, stress ball. Look at my stress. Hey, baby, let's do rescue. Lighter. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with my turkey day. Getting stoned as fuck. And, hanging out. What's that mention? 331. How close is that? Pretty close. So, I'll keep broadcasting, but I need to get some sleep at some point in time. Not right now. I'm gonna sleep hard. That's what I hate about that shit. Just, I would like a better pipe to smoke that shit, so just didn't have a filter at all. Should get clogged up. But what can you do? What can you do? I'm just gonna mix a little bit more. Stupid shit to say anyways. ibuprofen with your pseudo-antidepressants, yet you're powerless to stop it. Don't you ever touch me again, unless you wanna put back a broken head. Now I wish death upon your head. Oh, misunderstood, I wish you could feel this self-righteousness and broken. I'm coming down your throat like another breath. This one won't leave nothing left. I will run from your wrath. That's how I came up with the name of that one. I kept going to file and then save, but I always start with a template of some sort or another, like a Zygo template, a Kierman template, whatever. And I go file, and so I didn't want to erase the template, and then file save as. Because it started out as a template. I load the template, easy to get in my shit, everything's ready to load it, ready to go. All the routing's all set. Just change the name on the way out. And yes, I forget many times. One thing I got pretty proficient with these really quickly because I was used to the whole. But then I started. I wonder if I could do, and I started. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you smoke. It's quite a situation where you know, the planet is fucking amazing. Sunrises, sunsets, the moon, mountains, grass, even catastrophes. Watching a tornado or, even a hurricane. Some beautiful shit. Lightning storm. Snow coming down. Even in a blizzard, because there's just so much of it. You get like whiteout conditions. It's fucking crazy. Like today, it accumulated so much so fast. We haven't had any snow for a while. Last winter, I don't think I had a ton. No. I had to shovel a couple times. It was moderately. It wasn't nowhere near as bad when I first got up here. I mean, that shit was like fucking hip deep. I got across my mom's neighborhood, and there's just like snow drifts everywhere, and people's like fucking houses almost buried in that much snow. You know, there's just so much fucking snow. It just keeps coming, and you see like the wind blowing, and it's like whipping over the top of it. It's like day after tomorrow and shit. Yeah. I don't believe in the entropy belief or the heat death or whatever for many reasons. Because if the universe is eternal, then, I mean, I can understand it's just state change. But it doesn't make any sense to go from nothing to something to nothing. Unless it resets and starts this, I guess thing it does to stay busy, and I'm nothing. What can I do? Do something. Okay. Now I'm everything. What can I do? Go nothing again. What can you do from that? I'm gonna do something. You know, and it just keeps doing that kind of shit. And it's gonna be alive the whole time, so it might as well. And it's like it's a pulsing, breathing. I can understand that, but like this heat death, in a couple billion years, and then there'll just be nothing now. It's so presumptuous that, like, you know, like humans are the whole. That's what most all theories that they have. Like humans are the center. They went from the Earth being the center of the universe to the man, specifically this one, who's studying right now. Look at it, it did. I went from studying what they're to studying out who I am. And how do I put myself above other people, pretty much, you know? It's with self-esteem. And you gotta prioritize yourself. Why? If you're with a good partner, they prioritize you, so you can focus on prioritizing them. You're already covered, they got you, and they're already covered because you got them. Works out. Symbiosis. La 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 da da da. How about you? It's a lovely morning. Do it without warning. Incoming tunnel. What happened to the new one? I thought I happened to the new one. Yeah, that's crumble. That's not. It's definitely gonna be fucked up. Unless that's not the sugar. Is that the sugar? Yeah, it's a crumbly crumble. It's fine. Thought I saw there was sugar. Oh no, it's just a half and half crumble. Duh. Well, I've got some. It definitely hits differently with the sativa in there. Definitely hits differently. More effective, let's say. I don't see myself smoking a ton of it and staying upright. Either passing out and or just like, I'm just going to lay and take it down, I'm just going to nap. Just lay down and watch Animal Planet, that's what I'm saying. Just lay down and watch. See? Yeah, there you go. That's good shit right there, right? Sing what you're doing, day. One of my favorite things from Key and Peele. What do you say? Alistair, you may do some good work and get your name next day. Your name is going to be changed to Popeye. You have a bad name, like Alistair. Next day, you might have a new name, like Popeye. That's the thing, is that character didn't have to necessarily be gay. He could just be annoying as fuck, you know? And the same thing, you know? Yeah. There's no situation when they're playing, I mean, they're a couple, but they're still playing opposite. One wants to get married, the other one's trying to sneak out the door and shit. That's definitely that shit right there. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the weed's barely touched, so that's definitely all within the wheelhouse. I'd like to get out and play music, you know? I mean, I do like playing music, but I would only want to do like once or twice a month. One, you don't want to saturate the market. Seed was some really great bands. They'd sell out every time they play. And they played every weekend. For months. And for too long, people were kind of like stopped being as enthusiastic about it. They would have gone out and done some other stuff. I get it, because you probably go, I mean, they're super enthusiastic here. You go to other cities and towns, and they're enthusiastic about their band. Not so much you. That's when you win them over, you know? Or you just go, I can't do it, so just stay at home and just ride this wave. Either works, especially if you're getting looked at like they were for being signed to a national wide go tour and stuff, you know? Not right now. I think Sean Bryce, the singer, said he's got exclusivity rights with Sony. That basically, like if he starts a band of any kind, Sony gets the right of first refusal. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty cool. And also, I talked to him. He was setting up a studio, like a HD audio studio. So I damn near got that, but I mean, mine's like 24.96. He's like, no, 32, 192. I was like, God damn, yeah. That's HD. This might as well be in the room with the shit, you know? It's not sampling at that point in time. It's reproducing. What's really fucked up is there's going to probably come a point where that's the streaming. Because it's so small of a file size, even though it's like, you know, huge file size when it's been rendered. The internet gets so fast that comes down like the stuff does now, but it's got like that super thick, rich quality of being actually non-compressed in any kind of way, shape, or form. I know the audio files will be like, it's worth it. It's worth it. Sure, the files at the beginning were very fucking large, but that's why they kind of increased the speed. They had to keep up with this shit. That would be good to have people submit tracks, because when I'm doing my mixes, I don't have any like reference tracks to listen to that won't give me copyright struck. So that would be really cool if people submitted, like, you know, when you put your mix up, I mean, you can vote like thumbs up or whatever, and you can also say that you like the mix or whatever, or you can nominate it for, you know, to be a reference track. And that would be like a musician's would be, you know, because you need a musician or engineer to know what makes a reference. Because the audience is probably like, this will make a good one. Like, you don't understand what makes a good reference track. It has to have that, you know, the frequencies there, clear, definable, understandable. A very good mix, so you can understand like how the kick drum is going to sound through these speakers, how the snare is going to sound, because it's a very, you know, it's very true to what the, if nothing else, when you hear coming back, this is a commercial mix, and how my shitty speak, you know, my Behringer Truths, they sound great, but you know, a little bit lacking in the bass, or a little bit, you know, whatever. And when you mix yours, you remember, oh yeah, it's lacking in the commercial one. Sounds great, but through these, it sounds like it was lacking. So if I go try and adjust for that in these speakers, I'm gonna fuck shit up. That kind of thing. Keep in mind what the, you know, the softness or the weakness of the strength or weakness of the high end and low end. With arc, it makes that irrelevant. Acoustic room correction. Or is it artificial? I don't know. But you use a reference, not reference, if I have it, I don't think this is it though. You use a measurement microphone. And it can be used for other stuff, but I mean, there's a certain kind of microphone, so I can find it. Just since I'm talking about it. If you know what I'm talking about, then fuck me, yeah, who cares what I gotta say? But if you don't, nope, that's not it. That's my Samsung. This is a dynamic mic. It's the same as a Shure 57 or 58, and the difference between the 58 and the 57 is this piece right here. On the 57, it just comes up and covers over because it's more of a workhorse type thing. So, you know, it just comes up and then covers that. It's designed for putting up against a microphone. I mean, a microphone against a screen of a amp. You know, things that need the sound comes directly on. That's why people think that microphones, you all address them, like all of them, can be held, or you're addressing them like this, because this, you saw, it has the thing facing right there. And so you would need it like there, because if you do like that, you'd hear it, but the sound's coming over the top, but most directly right there. That's one thing that's good about dynamics. You can hold them, you can fucking just scream into them. It changes whether or not where you hold it. Like, I mean, if you want to make a different sound, you can cup that, kind of like the shakers. You can cup it. You can use engineers and shit. Like when you're on the road, if you're in the studio and you start cupping it, the engineer's gonna be like, get your fucking, you know. You can scream as loud as you want in this fucking thing. That's fine. You can even hold it like this, but god damn it, don't hold the fucking thing. We'll adjust the EQ later on. We need a clean sound, and we can make sound like, we can make it sound like that. Don't be doing my job, I won't be doing yours. So yeah, that one's a Samson. I got that one because, fuck, what was it? We needed to borrow a microphone. We were opening up for like Neurosis, I believe. Was it Neurosis? I think it was Neurosis. But I don't think it's the Neurosis I played in on KSDL. They were really good, but they weren't. It wasn't the same. The one I put on KSDL was much more like acid trippy, fucking just insane. It was really good. Behringer makes their own. Cardioid dynamic. Okay, sound goes right there. This covers it up. 157 comes up like that and covers it off. Just makes it easier to put up against a grate or something like that. This right here, because you're going to be singing at it, whatever, talking to it, it's got a windscreen inside there to help all that shit. It stops right there at the pop filter, wind filter, which windscreen. Then there's also like pop filters to go on there to help the plosives, the p and b and t, like that. It causes wind to hit that. And so you put the screen there, and so the wind hits this and gets this, the sound goes through. You just don't have that k, t, p. It doesn't hit the microphone. You know, that kind of stuff. B, t, s, m. There's also de-essers and stuff like that to get rid of this sibilance. And then I got my match pair. There was a thing that's talking about the only plugins you need, and I was in there, like, I was gonna watch it and just kind of give it shit, but I was already in my head like coming up with like a kind of a retort. I'm like, it's actually kind of true. You could, I didn't see the video, whatever they're talking about. It's kind of true. You like a compressor, a reverb, and like an EQ, and maybe like some kind of modulation or something like that. You probably mix an entire album, and it would sound fine. It would sound good. But the thing is, different EQs have different characteristics, different reverbs. There's the plate reverb, the spring reverb, there's hall, there's like an echo, like a chamber, yeah. Plate, spring, chamber, digital, there's all kinds of different kinds of reverbs you can use. You can make delay, that it's just kind of like it goes in the family of reverb. Like when you scream into a canyon, there's the echo, but also, it doesn't just go, hey, hey, hey. You guys have a little tail on it. There's just so much room that just kind of spreads out. Whatever the fuck it does to make the sound, because, it adds reverb onto it. Technically, it's the propagation of that. Fuck, you measured the wave of the fucking audio. I can understand you want to measure the decibels, but then how do you know for sure that what you're measuring is actually... Shut the fuck up, please. It works, yeah. So is a condom, but it's not it's not the original plan or the design of it, is it? No. But it works. For what? For what I want to do, for changing the way it actually works. You see? And it works. But yeah. I don't even know where I was going with all that shit. I went to several places. I remember a couple of them, but not one. There's one overarching one that I can't remember. Just listen to the mix of do. I've had enough ear break. Haven't got time for the pain. The other side. I'm on a road like a freight train coming down the other side. There ain't nothing in the world that's innocent, so I got nothing to hide. I've had enough of that one for now. Just leave that alone. Leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. Get along, get along, get along. Let's find another one to ruin. I like to play with these sounds. Remix and remaster. They're already mixed out. So now I'm just having fun. Goofing a goofer. Being an old silly pants. I haven't played this in a while, I think. Yeah. 72922, Smoking Halos. This one's kind of a fucked up one. This is so far it's all instrumental. I never got around to putting lyrics to this one. It's all soloed out, so we'll see what happens here. Hit play now. only souls I've actually sketched out, you know. And even then, I didn't really like 100%. It's just kind of like I knew where I was going to be, how fast I was going to play. I'm actually kind of, like I said, I kind of plotted that one out for a change. 3 hours ago, file save. We're doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Just got the click rim shot right there. Why is it not doing that on this one? That's why. It's not set to a click rim shot. Fix that, release it. Duplicate track. I'll try and get it in one track without, you know what I mean, without doing this little trick here, but it's just so much easier to split it up into tracks, and one handles the bass, one handles the high end, you know, of the bass. It's just easier. So, let's see. Fusilli. Fusilli Jerry. Because you're silly. See? Nice. It's just a dry track from way the fuck back. Alright, let's go ahead and put it in a bass amp. No problem doing that, because it's just a dry track. Just a dry track. Just a dry track. And everywhere I go, people know the pot. Pay for every day. I'm Sonny's romance. Ooh, what are they saying? There will come a day when you can pass away. What would they say about me, huh? Then comes I know I was just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Yeah, definitely. Like an 18 would be dope. Better. Where you at? Get this bass worked out and then take a break there. No, no. That one. Sure. God damn, man. Oh shit. One last burden to feed. Those are definitely through there. Yeah, I think it's about time to give my ears a break. Yeah. Oh man, my neck and shoulders right there. Fucking hurt. 3 hours. Pretty much on the dot. 3 hours and 5 seconds. No, let's call it good. Cause yeah, I should probably get some sleep and shit. And it's 4:44 on the dot. How about that? Fucked up. Just sign 1, 2, 3, and it's 3 hours long. So I'm heading out. Take care. Hopefully see you soon. Very soon.